Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, my gems? What y'all doing? What y'all all doing? What you doing? What you doing? How was y'all's week? Can I contact Chloe's Crystals? I would like to do a collab. Interesting. Uh, I I will do my best. Um, Between Tina and I, we will tell her to get in contact with you. Hello, Josh, Tina, Nathan. Who else is here? Who else is here? Tina, Josh, Nathan, John, Lulu. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Hello, hello, hello. What up, Lulu? Hey, Angie. Happy new one to you too, love. Sphinx. What up, Sphinx? My beautiful superhero is here. What up, work lurker? I love it. We are making it. We are making it, y'all. We are making it. That's not boring. That's not boring. The fact that you're in recovery from surgery is a good thing. Surgery sucks, but sometimes we need it. Sometimes we need it to stay alive, to keep going. So, woo! What y'all doing this weekend? I have a semi busy weekend. My roommate and I are going to be working on some new stuff and seeing, just new things, new things, new things. What's up on my door dashing? Door dashing. That's what's up. What's up? Boom, 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 boom. Whew. I want to learn like a eucalyptus spray or something. I'm gonna be looking up like some eucalyptus sprays and stuff. I want to work with eucalyptus this weekend. I need to make something for like my bed, like a spray for my bed, because I do sleep much better with like the eucalyptus on my sheets, like a scent of some kind. What's up, Anna? What are you doing? How are ya? You're making new art. That's what's up. That's what's up. You're debuting tonight with Gigi Curtis and Jackie B. Oh shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. 80 proof vodka and eucalyptus essential oil. Ooh. Ooh. I was gonna say I don't like to drink vodka and it stinks, so are you serious? Because I like want to know more, and I need all the details. Like, how long do I seep the eucalyptus for, and do I literally seep it in 80 proof? Because if that's the case, I have to go buy some. So how much would I need? Like a little bottle, a big bottle. Hello, what the fuck? How big of a bottle? Pop up fast, family. It's fucking Friday and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So fucking puff pass. Sip if you're sipping. I got me some iced coffee in my summer cup. Other than that, our favorite, gorgeous, beautiful hostess with the mostest is here. Our hostess is here. Alrighty, Rossi is officially here. So when Rossi is ready, she will open the door for Friday's fixtures. Friday's fixtures is when we just really get a chance to let the cards say if we need just a little bit of a tweak on our chandelier, or maybe it just needs a good buffering or a good cleaning or just some overall maintenance, right? Maybe it's just something quite small in a perspective without having to take our entire chandelier apart or take it down and replace it. So, when she is ready, she will open that door. There are 10 slots. If you want to get on there for Friday's fixtures, all you got to do is put me and a focus word. The focus word has nothing to do with your read, or it has everything to do with your read. I have no idea. I won't know until they start telling me what decks to grab. I grab the decks depending on your focus word. And she has officially opened the door. I was supposed to be a guest on Uncle G's channel today for his 5-year channel anniversary. And I am so caught up in this dang on show on YouTube. On Netflix. It's called Found. Oh man, it is a psychological. It's my kind of shit. Anyway, I had been all caught up in it, and I missed my life. So I groveled and apologized and sent a giant apology letter and an honesty on my ownership for not being there. So he actually found it quite entertaining that I was actually stimulating my brain. So I wasn't just playing twiddly dinks or something, I guess. So I felt really bad for missing it. Playback, epic, good energy. Some of those reads, y'all. Oh my god. Hilarious. Woo-wee. Are y'all ready? We have started 12th night. It's officially carnival season. Hey. I'm just saying. I love carnival season. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Where are we at battery wise? We are okay. All right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. We'll let that charge for a minute. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, Josh is doing a special kind of live tonight, so that's kind of cool. Oh, what is this one? Look, I'm being nosy. I can ask. I'm just curious. What is that one? Is that what your live for tonight is called? Or was that the one you did? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I think there's some links posted if you guys want to make a private donation or a channel donation. And I did see a whole bunch of y'all jumping on the list. So when I get my first list, we will start. We'll be back. Look, life is crazy right now. And we got to have time, right? We got to have time to be available for opportunities and getting on our feet, both, So we're going to let Josh have time that he needs, get himself situated. He's got some things ahead of him, and we're going to support him. And if we have to miss this week and go to every other week or whatever Josh needs, we're going to give what Josh needs. All right, we do have our first list. So, on the list so far, we have Angie, Lulu, Tina, Nathan, Josh, and John, and Sphinx. Okay, gotcha. Eagles? Yeah. Uh, well, I think I could check that with this deck, and we'll just see what we can come up with, right? Eagles, as in familiar, right? As in birds. I don't think you're talking about a sports team, because if you are, I wouldn't be able to help you with that. So it's got to be familiars. Let's see if Eagles shows up. Let's check four corners. All right. Is Eagles gonna show up? Are you going to show up, Eagle? All right, so we have Swallow showing up for you, and let's see. No Eagle showed up, but we will talk about the ones that did show up in your four corners. All right, so the one that showed up to stand up for you is the Swallow. The Swallow says that you have energy for a higher purpose. You are the power, and you have the power to outmaneuver everything with your pure instinct. So, this is the one that showed up for you, Swallow. The one that is going to represent your mind and your thinking is Starling. And they're literally right next to each other. Just saying. You need to gather, you need a gathering of like minds so that you can expand with all of your ideas. You are becoming a catalyst. Okay. Your mind, it's growing. It needs more stimulation, but it needs it in the right pools, the right thinking pools. And it can't be all the same thing all the time. It has to be stimulating, it has to be growing, changing, evolving. Okay. Down at your roots, you have Robin. So let's look at Robin, which is literally just one page. You kind of see they kind of cluster together here, right? You have found a new beginning. You are invigorating. You are upward with your growth because you walk with Robin at your root. Like, how freaking convenient is that? You walk with Robin at your root. Now, my left, your right. So it would be Bluebird. All the way to the front, it is Bluebird, number 3. Bluebird, right? Of all things, Bluebird. You are the idea of vitality. You are whimsical and you are carefree. You are the Bluebird. So the Bluebird is walking on your right side, my left, your right. And on my right, your left, you get Crane, which is literally just turn the page one time and there's Crane. You have active awareness. You are the presence within the moment. Breathe. Be mindful, for you see. You are the Crane. So on your left is Crane. So These are some wonderful, intelligent little birds that are going to be helping you, if not through the weekend. Maybe you can build a bond and a connection with them that could last a whole lot longer. But that connection comes from you. It does seem like there is a connection to birds showing up for you. So keep going, but keep learning and keep growing with them. That's what I've got for you. And I think I see a new list. I think I see a new list. Wow. Okay. All right. Lulu, confidence. All right. Let's put this up. All right. Confidence. Who wants confidence? Confidence. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to go to my Lorenzi Tarot for this one. I didn't see this coming. I know, right? I almost thought I was gonna have to get up. I don't know. We'll have to see what they say. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. So this weekend, I'm just gonna spend some time with this deck, and I'm gonna edge it because it needs a pair of shoes. It ain't got no shoes, so I don't know. There's so much color in the deck. It's a muted color, like not quite muted as watercolors, because there's some pop. So I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be some form of rainbow colored. I just don't know. Anyway, all right. Let me see. Confidence. So you don't have nothing to say. You're just gonna literally just you. Did I grab the wrong deck? No, I didn't think I did. Confidence. Well, okay. See, I asked for this, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. All right. So I see the direct message. That's for sure. All right. So you definitely have a direct message, but hold on. Let me see what else is going on. Is that always it? Like all the time? Okay. Somebody go pop in when Heather goes live and say hi to Jonathan, y'all. He's live with Heather painting, and every time I touch this deck, it was a gift from Jonathan. I can't help but look around. Like, is he in chat? I don't know why. I don't know how he would have known to pick this deck for me, but man, he knows things about me I guess I haven't learned yet. All right. Flame of courage, resilience, sculpture. So, all right, let me see where the author was real quick. Just 1 second. Not that it matters. I'm just saying, I just want to know. I need to know for myself. That's what I thought. And then that one, obviously, I already know. But what did the... Woohoo! Interesting. Who's been playing in the book? Because I know that's not where I left that at. Ooh. Well... I mean, I have to take it for what it is. I have to read the cards for what they are, what they're telling me. I just wanted to see how far off from what I was feeling was that where the artist and the illustrator, where Irene was in the deck creating it, right? And I guess in a way, it almost does seem obsessive. All right, so here we go. All right, so overall, what I think when you say the word confidence, sometimes you're struggling in it, right? And there are some things that we have a knowledge in, and we can almost be a little cocky with it because that's our strong point, right? That's not the only thing that we have that gives us confidence. It's just our strongest thing because we lean on it really heavy, right? Well, sometimes what we are doing is we are just going back to a pattern that had a service. Didn't mean it was serving, it just mean it had a service. We all have a devil and an angel, so to speak, inside of us, the yin, the yang, the father, the mother, the child. We have this energy inside of us. We are our own good and our own bad. We don't have more of one than we do the other. We have equal parts of both. So no matter how hard you are on yourself when you are trying to build and stand in competence or loyalty or respect or standing in your boundaries or standing for anything because you're tired of falling for everything, the first thing you have to learn is how to ground yourself. And then once you're fully grounded, seeing all that you are, your sculpture, your independence, your ideal of what you're standing for, right? That courage that you don't even know where it came from for sure because it didn't show up until you found the deepest grounding you ever found. And along with that, you found a resilience. In this shield of resilience, you found it against sometimes our worst critic, our worst self, ourself. When we de-hood sometimes the bad guy boogeyman chasing us, all we did is de-hood ourself and expose ourself to ourself. And we see the real devil inside of us. This doesn't mean we are that devil to other people, but when we are our own worst judgmental critic and we are harder on us because we feel that if we don't set stronger examples, no, we're not gonna see it. It's at that point that we have to realize that we are literally our own version of insanity if we think that we need someone to see us. And sometimes when it comes to confidence, we want to be seen so that we can be acknowledged. We it's part of building that step. Trust me, I've been there. I had no confidence not too long ago. I'm not kidding you. Had a YouTube channel for a very long time, but I never showed my face. The only part anybody ever sometimes saw was my hands if I was passing a blunt or something while I was on a live about independent music or something like that with an artist, right? I was never ready for that. I didn't have a bit of confidence. So this king or this queen and knight of cups is that mother child inside of us, making us see that we are our own masculine as well. Are three. We are three. Masculine energy is where we will find a lot of confidence. But we don't always have to realize that's not the only part of us that carries it. You'll find confidence in the way that you nurture yourself, in the way that you love yourself. When you realize that maybe you have children, or maybe you have grandchildren, or maybe you're just a part of someone's life that's got a good fur baby, or maybe that's what you got, is a good boy or girl familiar, and they are the best, well-mannered little things. It's about realizing that you have competence in a lot of areas. And when you can carry it emotionally this well, this little asshole that we carry with us, this version of us, it is absolutely an asshole. But you can break, you can stop the critical mind critic that we sometimes become. By grounding yourself alone, you're going to create a version of you that will release something so nurturing and emotionally stably balanced that it may set the rest of your path completely into a different version of illumination. You may be so willing to illuminate that everyone is affected by you and can help guide them to their path by your inspiration. That's what I've got for you. Oh, we got a new list. 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 If anybody makes a channel donation or a personal donation, I thank you now. I thank you now. Oh, Rossi, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, y'all blow me away because y'all keep coming back. Y'all is a bunch of misfits, just like I am. Y'all, I don't care what nobody says. Because y'all could be anywhere, and you choose to come back here and hang the fuck out with me. So y'all is misfits, and we all from the same damn aisle. And, well, it is what it is. And I love y'all. Y'all love me. I put pressure on y'all. Y'all put pressure on me. That's what gems do. We shine together. Absolutely. I wouldn't want it any other way. I want all of the passion, the attitude, the stank face. I want all of it. I want the joy, the laughter, the memories. I want all of it because it will be here long after I am. And there'll be a lot of people that will be able to come back long after I'm gone and still hopefully find something that resonates with them and helps them. Hopefully not on their worst of days, but if it is their worst of days, even if I'm not here, they'll know they're still reachable. They're still teachable. We all still learn. Just don't do it my way. My way is the hard way, and that way hurts. Literally, it hurts. All right. Let's keep her trucking. All right, Tina, focus. Something I am gonna try. All right, focus. Let me hit a fan. Let me get a fan going. All right, focus. Okay. All right, focus. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it. Okay, all right. Let me see. How fast can I put my hands on it? Well, apparently pretty damn quick. We're going to ask 5 cents. So, I I haven't talked to 5 Cent in a few months, so y'all be ready for attitude. If y'all know who 5 Cent Tarot is, be ready for attitude. Is that why I'm breaking out in sweat? Boy, she's gonna have so much attitude. Listen, listen. Really? Listen. Miss Betty. Miss Betty, come on now. You stop all that. Come on, bearded lady. You stop all that. Oh, she got a lot of attitude. That's Miss Betty, the bearded lady. Oh, she got an attitude. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna need some more fans. Hold on. Holy cow. Okay. Whoo. Wow. Okay. Okay, Miss Betty. Who all here got the 5 Cent Tarot? This is carnival season. This is a carnival derived kind of deck. And it's got a lot of attitude right now. It's carnival season, and I'm just now bringing it out. Like it is all my fault. I know. I understand. I get it. Chloe's here. What up? Okay. Focus. Are you saying that there's a problem with that? You know, I expected you to have a lot more to say after all that, Miss Betty. Okay. You're right. I ain't got to push my luck. You said enough. Okay, all right. Okay. There is a whole lot going on over here, all right? I'm just saying. Okay, so this one goes over here. So, all right. Oh. Well. So just by looking at the cards, right? Not by any personal bias, judgment, I would say that there needs to be more discipline. Yeah. Now, I don't know why. I do know why we have the cold-hearted queen staring at me, and she is staring at me with jealousy and justice in her eyes. So, something tells me that there is a matriarch whose heart got hurt. And it got hurt deep by someone that probably either one, never saw it coming, or never thought it would happen to them. And it did. And maybe there was even a whole bunch of denial prior to the realization that it's actually happening. Now, the time and the situation, that's a little blurry here. I don't know if it's a present situation, if it's something that happened in the past somewhere, as in could have been yesterday, or it could have been a decade ago, or could have been 100 years ago. Not sure who this female is, but this female is absolutely here. But the magician is also standing here saying, I have balance. There is a very curious page and knight that is coming in with reminder of critical discipline can restore focus. Not only restore focus, but it can rebalance it back out. It can remove the distractions that are coming in. So while I'm looking at maybe someone that could have been you or it could have been an ancestor, it was still a situation that was justified. Justifying doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong either. There has to be ownership when it comes to trying to always justify something. You can't always justify everything. Everything cannot be justified. I know that's crazy because the universe are the first ones to say life is just, even when some fucking crazy shit happens and we be like, well, what the fuck? And you'll be like, life is just. And then some good shit happens and somebody didn't see it and they missed it and now it's hitting a detour and they missed their opportunity and they maybe can't pay their rent now, or maybe they can't get to work, or maybe they missed a job opportunity. I don't know. And neither do they, because that blessing, that opportunity is going to have to hit few more detours. So do yourself a favor and stay very, very focused and stay very curious to understanding that balance comes in through removing the distractions and understanding that you are the man that is, or woman that is ruling this situation. Kind of the mind frame of I pay the cost to be the boss. I do keep myself in check so I don't have to worry about all of that. My checks and balances are always on zero. When we do our own self checks, when we do our own grounding, our own meditating, our own understanding of knowing what we will do, even though right then and there we choose not to, but knowing what we can and what we're capable of, it's learning our own battles. And it will help you when you are learning to stay focused. You will find a way to realize I can stand distraction with this one. Obviously, I can be curious. I can be wonderfully wondering what's going on over there. I can stay curious in a healthy way and still stay focused without losing and going completely squirrel mode and forgetting what the objective is here. So, realizing balance comes in the playful mind of the youth and the healthy curiosity. That's what I've got for you. That was a lot. You might have to watch a playback, I feel like, but there is a whole lot going on there. Ooh. Nathan. Right? I felt like that was a whole lot. Like a whole lot. But we got this. I might have to rewatch that my damn self. I don't know. All right. All right. Nathan. Faye blessings. Faye blessings. Well, I mean, so listen. There's a deck that I would recommend. I don't have it, but I bet somebody in this chat does. And I'm going to grab a deck. And if someone has the Hush Tarot, would you please go grab it? And it is literally the Hush Tarot. Hush. Hush Tarot. While I grab a different deck. Hey. Who you yelling at, dude? Toothless, don't start. I didn't even mean to touch you. How are you even on? Who turned you on? Hey, stop biting at me. Toothless. Hey, stop. Oh, that's not very nice. That's not nice. Toothless. I don't even know who turned you on. I don't know who turned you on. I'm busy right now. Biting and snapping and growling at me. Go to sleep. I don't know who had him on, but y'all scared the shit out of me. I wonder how long he's been on. Ooh. Rossi, Hush Tarot. I swear I want to raid your library. All right, could you pull what number? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Seventh card. Seventh card. If in the challenge position, pair it with the energy of the second to last card at the bottom. He says, if that makes any sense. I don't know. We'll see what that says with this. I've always wanted to pair the Hush Tarot with the Brian Froud deck. I think it would be amazing. I've always wanted to pair it. I think it would be amazing. All right, what do we got going on here? Oh wow! Oh, I love this for you. So your first one out is the fawn. The fawn is about learning to dance and frolic in the garden and the woods, learning and remembering how to play in the meadows, to sing, to dance, and to laugh. He that knows the secrets of us and that can find us inside the robin's nestlings hidden deep within will also know that once you find us, we are going to forever be best friends. We are pixies and we love to dance. By you teaching us a new dance, we will teach you how to appreciate and express parts of yourself that can only come within the dance and the illumination of the moonlight, within the fairies and the blessing of the dawns as the stars fall and the birds hum in the blessing, in the blossoming of the flowers. So remember, bless you as you grow and remain and remain in the moonlight's foe, providing all of the energy healing that we can give. Just know that with no fuss, no bother, and with no ill will intentions, we will come to you and help you with all of your natural human magic. So you do have a fawn that will be coming out, reaching out to you. Now, how is that going to look? You can look up the definition of a fawn. It can show up in many different ways. Believe me, it can show up looking like anything from literally something that looks like pan to something that looks like this, which is just pure energy. And it's just like the face or the head of an actual fawn, like a deer. So just know that when they start showing up, that is many that is showing up in one form, not just one. That is many that are coming together to teach you many ways to find blessings within yourself. The other one that steps in is a journeyman pixie. A journeyman pixie is one of the best. So I have one, and his name is, well, I can't pronounce his real name, and we call him King Tut because he really fell in love with Tutankhamun. And well, that's just kind of his hero. So we call him King Tut, and he's got King Tut attitude. So you do have a journeyman pixie coming in. They go for exceptionally long, very long walks. I'm talking, you might not hear from them or feel their connection for a very long time. And then all of a sudden they just whoop, pop right back in. But every single time they come back in, just know that they're not looking for anything but to give you something, whether it's a stone, a blessing, a piece of grass, a piece of knowledge, a special way to make a knot, something to learn patience. Oh my God, they are great teachers in patience. So I would say blessings for you are actually en route. There is something that is not quite there yet for the journeyman to show up with a fawn. These are both wanderers, right? They're not ones that kind of like to hang out all the time. Like it took me a long time to get Tut to want to hang out with me longer than a few minutes at a time. Other than that, he's out journeying somewhere. He's wandering around somewhere. Now, if I call for him, oh, yeah, possibility he can come right away because normally he is just wandering around and he ain't doing nothing. But that's what they are. They're always looking for something new. And the only way to find something new, even if it is the exact same thing every day, they don't stop until they learn something new. Rossi says a little something else is the seventh card is the hermit in reverse. The hermit is the horned owl on the branch. So understanding that a horned owl is sacred. That's not any owl. That is a horned owl. That is a very sacred owl that does not expose theirself easily. And for the hermit to be in reverse, this is time for you to not be in cave mode mentality or in mind frame. You need to be out there gathering as much information as you can. So take the knowledge and the ability and the strength of these two amazing fays and let them help you gather the knowledge that you need, even if you have to go to libraries or bookstores and gather things, law libraries, whatever you need. I don't know why law library came up, but there's that. So, whatever you need, start speaking it into existence and see how far these little guys' journeys can reach and send blessings back to you. That's what I've got for you. All right. Josh. Purpose. 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 Okay. All right. I guess we'll just go here. You're very welcome. Chloe! We're so ready for a live. I'm so ready for my spider. Yeah, we gotta get my spider here. Ooh, that card went to the lion. Okay. Okay. Well, it says in order to find your determination, you must charge ahead. Forging ahead within your path is the only way that you will gain the confidence you need and the readiness to overcome the obstacles that lay before you. And then this card did a whole flippy flop in my hand, and I thought there was one more. Yep. And it says that you need a recovery comeback, right? So when you think about a spiritual link, which is about staying aligned and staying where you're at mind frame because your highest dreams is yet to come, you can't ideally see until you find the success that you need. And in order to find the strength, in order to heal from these setbacks, you must step forward in new hope. Without paving a new way, your triumph will not be seen or felt. So, if you really truly want to succeed, you truly need to stay exactly with your current path. You need to go straight forward. Do not be deviant. Stay listening to what Spirit is telling you. If Spirit is talking to you, listen, because not everybody can hear them. And if you can actually hear what they are telling you in your head, listen, because if you miss opportunities, it ain't because you was waiting on Tom, Dick, and Harry and the cat down the road to tell you. You clearly heard the message and you clearly didn't pay attention. Your comeback is coming, but you have to stand sometimes in the foundation. Sometimes we make a bed. Well, guess what happens? You made that bed. Now you have to lie in it and you better make it right. You better go into military mind frame mode and you better make it nice and tight and bounce a couple quarters off of it because you got to get your ass back on your own feet. And the only way to do that is forward. That's what I've got for you. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. We have John, then Sphinx, Anna, and Rossi. All right. John, building. Building. Building would be this way, maybe. Okay. One second. 1 second. I need a 1 second. 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Building. Okay, so I'm not quite sure who this female is. She's it almost feels like it's almost like she's got daughter energy. Although I understand, I'm used to Miss Lorraine coming in. This feels different. Niece, maybe. I don't know. It's definitely innocent, young. Like I'm gonna say, I don't know, 11 to 16, somewhere in there. Maybe could be a very mature preteen. Um, Otherwise, definitely a teenager energy, and very responsible, very responsible. I feel like they're quite a bit older too. Like their death is an older death. They've been dead for a while. Anyway, she comes in, and she comes in and she says, remind him to keep his mind clear. Sometimes he over stimulates himself is what it feels like they're saying. You're sometime a little too honest. Are you brutally honest sometimes? Sometimes we can get that way, right? W- We have grief, and grief is just love with nothing to show, nowhere to go. And grief looks different on everybody. And we we sometimes can be maybe slightly brutally honest, where just honesty would have been sufficient. But nope, we're just a little too cold. I want you to remember that you don't have to have a cold heart to have a clear mind. You can have a very clear mind when it's paired with the Knight of Cups. You have Prince Charming coming in for a reason. There is a whole gentleman raised inside of you. Every bit of your compass, your morals, your MO, your stamina, everything about you is of an older time, an older period. There would have been courting involved, maybe, and asking for permission first. Those kind of cloth, that kind of material that some of us are cut from, that Prince Charming kind of energy, doesn't want our heart to be cold. We just need our mind to remember it doesn't have to be brutally honest. So while you're building, also remember you may be doing it all on your back, building, because you are alone due to being a widow or separation. But you don't have to. You never have to carry the entire burden alone. You don't. Overall energy for this year, with it being the year of, for me, 10-1, you can drop the 0 and be just the magician, or you can literally be the 10 and be the 10-1. And then you can just have it all, and you can control your wheel. You can control your highs, your lows, your diagonals, your ups and your downs. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. This is your year for prosper and a beautiful vibration that comes with a gorgeous ripple effect. This vibration is gentle, it is soft, it will ripple out, and it will help you with the building so that you are reminded you do not have to carry the weight alone. And do not be brutally honest, just honest. That's what I've got for you. But I do. It's a choice. It's always a choice. It's a very hard choice when you have to make the right choice, even in the hard times. When you still, even when it's the hardest of hard, and you still make the right choice, the blessing that you can't even begin to see that starts immediately heading your direction every time you make the right choice, not selfishly. When you make the right choice, the universe sees what you're doing. And when the universe believes in you the way the universe believes in you, I wouldn't want to disappoint them, because they've got some amazing things headed your way from what I'm hearing. Don't have to be brutally honest. I'm just saying. Right. Sphinx, career, and then we have Anna and Rossi. Absolutely, Chloe. You're welcome, sweetheart. Well, today wasn't necessary. Uh-oh. I love when life sends us all those beautiful reminders that it is literally, life is just. That's all it is. We as humans tend to want to make it something more than what it is, but, doesn't serve anyone. Just proves that we don't have patience. We don't have stamina, strength. Sometimes it doesn't show that we have very many humanities or morals when we can't stop disrespecting ourselves just to make us happy for the moment. Nah. If you won't disrespect yourself, guess what else you won't do? Disrespect anybody else. It just kind of becomes a habit you form, because once people realize that you're not going to do it to yourself, you're obviously not going to do it to other people. It's something you don't do to yourself. Why would you disrespect yourself like that? What kind of sense does that make? None. And nobody wins either. All right, Sphinx career. So listen, this is odd, right? So this card hardly ever shows up. And when I play with Miss Betty, she likes to show it all. I mean, obviously, she is the bearded lady in the carnival. So she likes to literally show it all. And this is one card she doesn't expose very often. This is the unknown. The unknown is about the blind, divine faith. When they say jump, I literally say how high. But that's my story. Doesn't have to be yours. But apparently this year for you and career, it's going to be about putting your faith to the test. Blind faith means even your faith in yourself and what you yourself are capable of, because they paired it with the 8 of buttons, which is about self mastery. So when you think about the unknown, which is the blind faith that you have to believe in yourself to master anything, let alone mastering yourself. And if you're anything like me or any of the other gems around here, you don't wear just one hat. You might wear 35 hats. You might wear 3 hats. You might wear 7 hats. You might wear 17 hats. I don't know. We all wear a bunch of them damn things. But the pressure is what makes us. We just decide when that pressure valve gets turned up and down once we learn our shadow is no longer driving the bus. We are. So we can dial it down a shit fuck ton and then just be current and be in the moment. So I'm not exactly sure what career looks like for you right now, but if you start mastering yourself a whole lot more this year, the unknown is coming through to guarantee that blessing with you being sufficient in the matters of where it matters. When you think about what is buttons, buttons would be the pentacle suit. The pentacles, the 8 of pentacles would mean that you're starting to have an abundance of harvest. An abundance is enough to supply for your family and not only get through the hard parts of the winter, but to possibly get your next going. And if you can get the next one going, it's just about finding the patience to wait it out, because you need to be present for the seasons. So you're very good at making it happen. Now just master how the delivery happens, and you may walk right into this new faith in yourself and create your own job that doesn't exist yet. Just saying. That's what I've got for you. Good night, John. Good night, Barry. All right. Anna, building, and then Rossi. You had a past life as a flapper. I keep seeing this. Flapper. It's a flapper. All right. Annis is building. Okay, building. Oh, I did. As a flapper. I almost know every single one of my past lives, and unless I just don't get what your definition of a flapper is, I'm gonna have to say, not sure about that, but I'm curious. Right, and I'm building. I only have the upper hand advantage because I died twice, and when you die, they show you every walk. And well, I'm on my 13th walk, and I saw all 12 of them and the timelines that they were laid out. Now, there was a couple that I just quite don't understand, and maybe I did something in between times that like was part-time work or something. I don't know. The outfit. All right. All right. Building. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, the best part about that one is that would make it the hope card, right? I mean, hmm. So I don't know why I want to tell the story, but I'm going to tell the story and then I'm going to tell you the cards that you got. And I don't know if it's going to help you with building, but what I can tell you is that I was convicted at the age of 17 of sales, distribution, manufacturing, possession with intent to deliver / trafficking. They hit me with the whole kit and caboodle, and I wasn't getting out. But I had a damn good lawyer. Anyway, I still had to go to prison, and they gave me 10 years with everything I was looking at. Went from 65 years because I had a damn good lawyer. I got it down to 10 years. It was 2 5s running wild. Well, I didn't feel that was still quite fair because back then in the early 90s, there was a few things law-wise that couldn't happen. Obviously, nowadays they can happen, but back then they couldn't, and I had that to my advantage. And I had that to my advantage because a few other people in my family had gotten in trouble and had made sure that, if anybody ever down the road needed to know criminal laws, well, myself going down that road needed to know a few tips and pointers so that I could figure out how to maneuver through the system. Well, anyway, with that being said, it was when I got out and I got so sick and tired of people throwing in my face that I was a convicted felon that I had to remind them that I was only still being convicted by man because man said I was a convicted felon. I actually served my time. So, therefore, technically, I'm retired. I can't keep having you throw it in my face. I can't serve time for it. I served my time for all of it. So I learned my own conviction through a conviction, right? I want you to understand that what I'm about to say is that the 7 of matches is being paired with the 9 of needles in reverse, and it's about letting go of something. Conviction is only about protecting yourself. I only think that it's this way. I could be completely wrong, and these cards could be saying something completely different to the next person or to the one that isn't reading them intuitively. But when I see the Seven of Matches, the Nine of Needles next to the Temperance and High Priestess, this is someone that may think that they deserve a little bit of criticism because of something that they actually did. But ultimately, not only did they take their ownership, they served their time, so to speak. You don't get to keep throwing it in their face. That's when this individual will find the balance. So, when it comes to building in this situation, it starts here. Letting go is literally the first thing that you have to do. No matter what it is, I don't care how big it is. I don't care if it's bigger than a pink elephant holding a blue egg, or if it's as small as a grain of sand that you found while you were climbing the rocks with the rock biter in Fantasia. That situation, that hard time, that heaviness, it's temporary, and you have got to find patience with yourself. Temperance is about learning the patience within yourself, not just balance. You got to have patience in there. And while you are growing that patience, you've also got to grow that inspiration for yourself. You have got to find a way to inspire yourself. Intuition, inspiration, that all comes from the high priestess part of you. So this building you're wanting to do, it's clearly inside of you. But for something that happened somewhere yesterday, you are still holding on to something that could be the reason your building isn't happening or flourishing, because you're still holding on to something that doesn't fit in today's technology. So let go of it. Definitely let go of it. Do not let it hold you back. That's what I've got for you. Bum, 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 bum. Rossi and connection. And I believe this is the last one. You got a strange connection. Interesting. Resignation. Rossi's last. Follow your heart, sweetie. If that's what your heart tells you to do, don't deny your heart. Your heart will always lead you to everything that you need and everything that you also may want, whether you know it or not. No matter how bad you fight it, your heart will lead you to it. Thank you for dropping that, Josh. Rossi, it has hit the floor. And we know what that means. It has hit the floor. Come on, y'all. What's it mean? What happens when it hits the floor? All right, we'll hit the floor. Okay, what do we got? Well, I like it. I really like it. And the fact that that's the one that's at your door. So, in my house, my cards, they have a rule. If they hit the floor, whether it's the first one out, the last one, or somewhere in the middle, I start with those that hit the floor, because if it hits my floor, it's at your door. there is a huge opportunity at your door. Now, I don't know if it is knocking right now, ringing a doorbell, or it's standing just off the side of your peekaboo sign because it's a little shy. You have an ace of matches. This ace of matches is about inspiration, opportunity, and potential bigger than that big old booty. You know what I mean? When we realize that there is something absolutely deliciously available headed our direction, I mean, it was already headed to your direction, but clearly it's already at your door. So you need to see it. It's going to help your soul. You do have this card coming in. So you have this gorgeous, beautiful promise coming in that is going to affect your soul. It's going to add strength in many, many, many ways. They do have a direct message, though. They need you to slow down. What is it that you're going to slow down about? I don't absolutely know for sure, but quick decisions is going to stop. No more quick decisions. I don't care if in the 10 seconds you realize you need another 10 seconds, just to realize you need another 10 seconds, or maybe now you don't even need 10 seconds. Now, holy shit, you need 10 minutes or a whole freaking day, or holy fuck, I just blew my mind and my walnut open. I can't even function the rest of the day. However, that looks to you, I'm going to need you to do a whole bunch of it. Do not do anything. Do not give in, no matter who they are. Stand strong, stand up for just yourself, and do not give in. Stand in confidence, stand with your own patience, and remember that you are going and up to something different. And it's already started, it's already happening. So just be patient, be very observant, and keep looking around because it's literally already there. And that's what I've got for you. It is hot. It is hot. All right, let's do one quick final little looky. Are we at 100%? We are at 100%. All right. Uh-oh, what'd I do? I forgot something. Oh no, what'd I forget? Oh no. I forgot something. What'd I forget? Rossi said I forgot something. I forgot the other card. What other card? Oh, I don't know what I forgot. Goodness gracious, I forgot something. I'll have to go back and watch. Whew. I am burning up, you guys. I am literally sweating. Sweating, sweating, sweating. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Ooh, wow. Whoa. All right. All right, y'all. It is Friday. It is that time. I do believe our door is shut. I do not see any donations. So I want to thank you all very, very much for hanging out with me. And if you are going to be up for a while, just hang out, be available, be present, be current, stay safe if you're getting out there. It is the weekend. If you're going to enjoy it correctly and do it in a safe manner. You are loved, you are lifted, and I send each and every one of you blessings and positive vibes. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.